Hello fellow fantasy and sci-fi fans, hope you're doing well. Welcome to the next episode of the Sentinel of Zelarin. This is my science fantasy story. For those of you who don't know, science fantasy is an actual hybrid genre between fantasy and science fiction. So, what has happened till now? Daria is stranded in a strange world called Zelarin. She awakes a lion man named Hevon. She's in the body of a lion woman. A lion girl, to be precise. She and the lion man are traveling on foot and sideways climbing in the forest near the city of Coron. Coron is their destination, but that near isn't so near. The Zelarian forest is vast. The trees are giant as well as the flowers and animals. The tree bark is purple. I'll continue now with Daria's narrative, cause I am Daria. 3, 2, 1, action! I sense magic here. Hevon stood up and reached the triangular shelf after just one step. What's in this chest? He pointed. I looked at the so-called chest. It was a small wooden pyramid, but without a tip. The wood was old. The purple color was almost black. A sudden shift of air mixed with a loud sound made me turn. The whisk dragon was sleeping on the branch pair in front of the tree pyramid, the tiny but cozy home that Garvanon had shared with us. The tree dragon was dreaming and snorting. Inside is a star, replied Garvanon. That made me shift my attention to the pyramidal chest again. Hevon squatted. His eyes reverted to the chest. Where did you find it? My father gave it to me, said the old lion man. It was given to him by his father, who received it from his father, and so on. This star is a family heritage. He leaned back against the inclined wall of the tree pyramid. Do you know where the star is from? Asked Hevon. From paradise, answered Garvanon without hesitation. Hevon returned to the triangular table and sat beside me. Exactly. I widely yawned. I was so sleepy. Today's march, the action with the whisk dragon, the socializing with the giant reptile, took their toll. The pentapod pawn was already sleeping, cuddled on my lap. A star from paradise? That didn't make any sense. I sense magic in you, said Hevon. You are full of it. What can you do? Nothing special. Garvanon lowered his gaze. At that moment, Hevon's tail headed toward Garvanon with lightning speed. The bone blade stopped just inches in front of his face. My eyes widened. At first, it seemed that Hevon was controlling his tail, but then I realized that Garvanon was somehow stopping it. His sight was concentrated on the bone blade, which slightly shook, trying to reach the head of the old lion man. Hevon was still pushing with his tail above the golden table, the effort clearly visible on his face, but the bone blade went no further. How is this possible? I whispered. Hevon withdrew his tail. Magic, he replied. Our host can wield it. He's powerful, one of the strongest I've ever met. Who are you, old one? That's none of your business, said Garvanon angrily. Hevon stood up. Calm down, old one, calm down. I wouldn't hurt you. I was only testing you. Oh yeah? You tried to kill me? Shouted the old lion man. That awoke the tree dragon. The giant reptile drew closer and tried to slip its head through the triangular entrance. The tree pyramid loudly cracked. Chianti, I told you not to do that. I don't have a spare home. Garvanon also stood up. The whisk dragon loudly whimpered. I'm okay, don't worry, my dear. Garvanon continued in the most gentle tone. You can sense magic? He said to Hevon. Only those who can wield it can sense it. And where did you know that the star is from paradise? You aren't a simple wanderer. You are an assassin. I'm not an assassin, old one, said Hevon calmly. Why are you teaching your daughter such things? Do you think that's the proper way to raise a child? She isn't my daughter. We aren't assassins. You're lying, Garvanon raised his voice. Why have you painted your fur like gods? I thought assassins wanted to blend in. His fur had a brown-orange color, but ours had a white color. Hevon sighed. Because, like I said, we aren't assassins. This is our natural fur color. Impossible, exclaimed Garvanon. Your magical weapons, where did you find them? He shot the next question. Long story. The weapons are mine. I have gifted the battle site to Daria, answered Hevon. Garvanon frowned. What happened to your clan? We don't have a clan. Stop playing with me! Everybody has a clan, shouted Garvanon. Kienti drew closer again, but he stopped the mighty reptile with a hand. Garvanon, I said. Both lion men looked at me as if I'd just popped into existence. I have met Hevon in a cave. He isn't my father. He is my protector. We aren't assassins. Hevon has given me his magical battle site. Without him in it, I wouldn't survive. I know everything sounds weird, but please believe us. Please. We bring no harm. We are all tired. Let us sleep. Tomorrow we will go our way in peace. I promise. Wise words from a young girl like you, mused Garvanon. I must tell you, Kienti will not forgive you if you kill me while asleep. Got that? He looked at Hevon. Completely, said Hevon and lay down on the floor. Completely. This was all, folks, for today. Hope you enjoyed. Please comment, like and subscribe. These things will really help my channel grow. Till next time, take care.